Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back. I know that my intro clips are usually just like I have the camera right there and I get like exhaust shot of the car, and I have the car rolling out of the garage. Today's a little bit different because I'm not actually gonna be moving the car out of the garage today because we're doing an install. Our first performance mods on the car. We're gonna get a cleaner air intake pipe right there, and we're gonna get some spacers so we can fix this garbage fitment that's so bad. That is gonna get fixed today. Let's get right into it. Our first thing on the agenda today is the GrimmSpeed Post MAF Hose kit for the 86. So I'm gonna get this opened up and we'll see what we are working with. Okay, so opening this thing up, we're looking at the GrimmSpeed Post MAF Hose right here. Looking pretty good. This thing's gonna focus on it. Looks pretty good. When I pull the OEM one out, we'll compare them, see what this thing does that the other one doesn't. Moving on, we're looking at a little note here. It looks like this order was proudly packaged by Elizabeth. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. A little GrimmSpeed card right there. Pretty cool. And last thing, looks like, oh, sticker too. Got our little fittings right here, little clamps. You're gonna put these on in place of the OEM ones. And it looks like they give you a little sticker too. Pretty cool. All right, so all we need to do to get this old one out is undo this 8mm bolt here, use some pliers, not on this piece, you can leave that alone. Use some pliers on this piece to basically move this clamp up so you can pull this this line out. And then you have another 10mm right here. You can use a flat head right here or a Phillips head here if you don't have an 8 or a 10 handy. And beyond that, I'm just gonna do it and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so that was pretty easy. It also gives you a cool opportunity to see the throttle body right there. It's kind of cool. So these things are pretty different, honestly. I didn't think they'd be that crazy different, but they are. So the OEM one right here, right, has this little bulb on the side of it. I think this is to cancel out like induction noise. Pretty interesting. I figured it wouldn't have that. It seems kind of like it hinders airflow a little bit. The new GrimmSpeed one doesn't have that at all, as you can see. We're gonna go ahead and swap them, get the GrimmSpeed one installed. We should be all good. Well, my camera just took a little bit of a tumble. Seems okay right now, so we're just gonna keep on going and hope it's fine. So that install went pretty well aside from my camera falling. What I had noticed during the install is that GrimmSpeed actually gives you two identical 8mm for these two clamps, like that one and that one. So it does make things easier because you don't have to switch from an 8 to a 10 down here. You just get two 8mm and they work the exact same, pretty nice. Fit and finish, I gotta say it's really quality. It was a bit difficult to like get it aligned around the throttle body because I went from here first and then tried to align it there. It was a little difficult, but managed to snug it in there real nice. So I'll insert now like a couple clips from pre-install and then post-install. And you guys let me know if that little bulge that was sitting down there did anything for the induction noise. Let's take a listen. All right, so as far as spacers are concerned, got the box right here. Open it up. I got this from Titan Wheel Accessories. Gave me a little sticker. That's probably not going to focus. You can kind of see it right there. Spacers look pretty good quality. I already opened this up before because I didn't know what came in the mail, so it's actually packed really well. So yeah, you open these up and you get these spacers right here. They're pretty high quality spacers. The nuts are already pre-installed for you. Obviously you're gonna have to take them off when you install them on the car. Now you got 4 of them right here. They also come with optional alternative lug colors if you want. Yep, so I got the black lugs. I'm gonna swap these out with the OEM lugs and it'll give it a nice appearance, especially with these black wheels. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, so it's been about a day. Mods have been installed, as you can see. Fitment is significantly better. So what happened is my camera died before I could actually complete the install of the spacer. So basically what I did, just like had jacked up the car, loosened all the lug bolts right here. When I went to install the front ones, and I had the car jacked up, it was fine because the rear wheels were being held by emergency brake. But what actually happened when I went to jack up the rear is that the front wheels were loose. So I had to have a support beam put underneath them so the car doesn't like roll away. Actually also happened too with the front is when I was having everything torqued back down, the car was still in the air and I couldn't actually torque it down because the hub was spinning. So I'll throw up a little image. I basically put up a like part of my jack stand. I had it wedged between the seat and the brake so it could hold it shut. That actually worked out pretty well. You can see it's on torque to spec. Everything's looking good. The post spacer install, the fitment is basically flush. Try and get a good angle for you guys. That's really like, it's basically flush. It's super nice, like from all angles, looking at it from the side even a little bit. Like from the front itself, you get a little bit more meat on the tire. It's a nice look. In the back, it looks a little sunken in, but if you actually like take a look at it from the top right here, it is actually flush against the fender. Super nice. It does need to be lowered like an inch and then it'd look flawless. But how it is now, it looks pretty good. It did improve it. What's surprising is this actually improved the handling of the car, which I didn't think it would. In turns now, the car feels much more planted. The rear is less kind of wobbly and wants to tap out. It's more on the ground. It's more stable. It's significantly nicer. Like it just grips better, which I didn't think it could because it already gripped super well, but it does. Overall, I'm super impressed with how this fits. Everything works super nice. Let me open the hood real quick. So yeah, as you heard from the sound clip, right? Like this hose actually did make a difference in terms of the induction noise of the car. The initial throttle input, it feels more kind of direct. It feels more immediate, like it just responds right there. There's something that it didn't do previously unless I put it in like sport mode, but even then it felt a little sluggish. Now it like, even just non-sport mode, it feels super good. And the noise actually changed from even inside of the car, which is shocking, but yeah. Seriously, it sounds really good. This was absolutely like worth the install for sure. I had no idea that little tiny bulb that was on the bottom right there made so much of a difference for the induction noise. Super happy with this. Spacers look super nice. I'm very happy with how the car turned out. Generally speaking, I'd highly recommend both of these spacers and the Post MAF hose. Very good. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, share. I'll see you around for the next one. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's not gonna focus.